Oh, man. I think I'm set. I think. Hello. Hello, hello. Oh, man. I'm still not used to talking. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, wherever you are. Oh. Hope everyone's doing okay. Noon. There you go. Me too. Good afternoon. I decided to chill out today and catch some ghosts. Hope everyone's doing well. Thank you so much for the likes. Yeah. So, hey, Eternal Sugar Cookie. We're gonna do some ghost hunting, and relax and relax. Hey, Kivs. I'm feeling okay. What? It's detected that live chat didn't appear on your screen in the past 2 minutes. My stream has been running for 2.5 minutes. I don't understand TikTok. I just don't understand it. Is it laggy? My good lord. I don't really understand the issues with my connections and stuff. It's fine there? All right. But TikTok is very weird. Like I said, like I just at the 2 minute and 15 second mark, it said, "Oh, you're playing Grow a Garden." It said that my chat didn't appear on the screen, which doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make any sense. Okay, so I always find that weird too, because I look through. I have an eRow to extend my Wi-Fi, and I always look to see what the how my internet's doing, and it's always like it says that it's excellent, which is great, but the the rate is lower than what I pay for. So you're playing Suffer. All right. Oh my gosh. Excuse me. Sorry. Gulping into the microphone. So I was working on some things on here. I'll mix it up a little bit for the stream, but they're like trophies that I figured I was going to go for. I'm not doing the Apocalypse Challenge because I am not there yet. Um, Sunny Meadows is gigantic. I was doing the Ranger challenge. You can see I got. I just have. Was that 28 to go? 28. 18 to go. Finding the correct ghost and surviving in the campgrounds, which has been fun. This other one, the Lightkeeper. Oh my gosh, if you've ever played this game, Point Hope is such a pain in the tush map. But I've been honing my skills at detecting the ghosts. The one thing I'm still not good at, which I have to practice eventually, I guess, is looping a ghost when it's trying to hunt you, so that you can save your incense. So maybe I'll just go through a bunch of like the small maps, maybe even tackle a couple of medium maps for fun. These are basically the small maps up top. But we'll see. I haven't done Tanglewood in a while, and I use these. I'm probably gonna be live for, I don't know, a couple hours. I'm assuming, I've been doing it on Nightmare, honing my skills on Nightmare, custom Nightmare. So we'll start out with this. Okay, what do I got here? Repel with incense while it's chasing. Okay, so cleanse the area. So that's a 2 for 1. And blow out a firelight. That's not terrible. As long as there's some good hiding spots. Oh, you know what I want to do? Because just so that I can talk to everybody. Oh, I'm pressing the wrong button. Just so that I could talk to everybody while I am doing this. Because this is, I always leave on active voice input. And I'll change it to toggle. And the only reason is that the ghosts can hear you if you leave it on just voice activation. And they could trigger hunts depending on what type of ghost it is. And I don't want to just be silent walking around in there because that might be kind of boring. That's new. Okay, so I had no idea. So to toggle, like, so that's voice activation. So if you're playing with somebody, if you're playing with somebody else, there's 2 ways to talk to people. There's the global talk, which is like the radio, which is that sound. This is Phasmophobia. So if you're playing with other people and you use the radio, you would hold down this button, and it's like talking over the radio. They can hear you if they're in the house and you're out in the truck, or you're split up on different sides of the map. And then there's local talk, which is this button. And I guess they added in clearing the throat to give an acknowledgement that you're holding down the talk button. Because usually, the global, you hear that, but you never heard anything if you hit the local button. And now it clears its throat. So now I guess that's a way of just indicating that you're holding down the talk button so you can talk. So if somebody's in range with you, they can hear you if you're playing with them. But it's also for actually talking to the ghosts, because some of the ghosts need to be triggered with your voice. And some of the devices get triggered with your voice. So that's pretty funny. I was like, I'm not clearing my throat. I thought there was some kind of a delay. This game is a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. Um, it's one of those games that has a very big replay value. Oh, I heard ghosts doing things already because it's always random. Oh, and there's the bone. That's easy enough. Gotta collect the bone. Okay. He's in here. He's throwing things. Darn it. Wasn't there fast enough. Okay, so the ghost is in here. That was pretty easy. Oh, good morning. Hey, Ginny May. Yeah, you love this game, huh? This is a lot of fun, Ginny. This is a game for purchase. I'm playing it on my PS5, but it was originally on Steam. Okay, so it's definitely in here. Oh, hey Kim. Hi. All right. So now we can start setting up in here. I already found the bone, so I don't have to go crazy. You are throwing... You're throwing a lot of things. Where? The one thing that's kind of rough is... it is surround sound, which is nice, but I get confused. This could be this could definitely be creepy. I don't know if it's available for PS4. I don't think so, because it just came out for PlayStation 5 last year. So it was a big deal for it to come out on consoles. So I don't think they released it on PS4. This is Phasmophobia, Blots. This is a ghost hunting game. It is super fun. You get a... Oh yeah, I do love beer. Thank you, Blots. Actually, so my name is actually from my is because my podcast, the Drinking Buddy Show, and we sample local beers on our show, which we're doing this Saturday for the first time in a little while because we've been super busy. Yeah. What do I want to grab? I want to grab the... Oh, no, I don't want to grab that yet. I have a routine that I usually go through. So, this game is one of those games that's a lot of fun because if you look, so these are the list of all the ghosts. My favorite fast food? Huh. I never really thought about that. I mean, McDonald's is a very easy thing to say, right? But like, if you're looking for, I don't really know. Maybe Moe's. We get Moe's a lot. My wife loves burritos. So if you look here, all these ghosts are the different types of ghosts that you can find in the game. Oh yeah, thank you. I'll be on for a couple hours. Stitch has been a staple of my band equipment, so I figured I would just throw them up on the symbol for right now. So all these ghosts here are the different ghosts that you can get within the game, and they each have specific types of evidence, which is up at the top here. These are the 7 types of evidence that you get, and they all have a different combination of 3 types of evidences. Hey, Gers. I do love this game. I really enjoy this game. I was excited that because I didn't have Steam for, like, I didn't have a computer to play games on, and I was waiting forever for this game to come out on console. So it finally came out on console. I was super excited to play it. It's a lot of fun. But now that I have Steam, I could have just gotten it at this point anyway. So anyway, these three, you find three different pieces of evidence. As you can see, as you check them off, it eliminates all the different ghosts, and only one specific ghost is tied to three types of evidence. So you narrow it down with all the devices that you have. And what's fun about this game is it's always a different. So it's the ghost can be in any one of the rooms in the house. It can be one of those ghosts, so it's always a different ghost. The weather can change. The activity can change. Obviously, there's a bunch of different maps. I think there's like 13 maps. So there's a huge variety of things that can happen in this game. So it's always like fresh. You know, it's like there's always something. Oh, he turned off the breaker. There's always something, you know, interesting going on, and it keeps it fresh. So that's what's great about this game. Is that a ghost orb? That is a ghost orb. So there's one piece of evidence, is a ghost orb. You can see him floating around right there, and he's throwing things. It's not levels, it's just different maps. But it has different levels of oh, where did that go? It has different levels of difficulty settings. So right now I'm actually playing on what's considered Nightmare. It's custom Nightmare. I kind of created my own little version of it, sort of. You can make customizable difficulty settings. And the only reason you would do that is to kind of like, because you earn money from getting the contracts correct and stuff like that. And then as you earn money, you can upgrade your equipment. So oh yeah, it's a lot of fun when we have people play. You can have up to 4 people in a party. So the mode that I'm playing on is considered Nightmare. So like I said, in regular terms, when you're trying to identify a ghost, there's 3 pieces of evidence that you have to find. When you go to higher difficulty settings, like I'm in Nightmare mode, the ghost actually hides 1 piece of evidence. So I will only be able to find 2 pieces of evidence, and then the last piece of evidence is hidden from me. So I have to guess based on only 2 pieces of evidence what type of ghost it is. But what's really cool about this game is that each ghost acts in a very unique way in and of itself, and you have to kind of learn the tells. Hey, Boxton. So it's cool because you get to like really see, learn how the ghosts behave and stuff. So this is in the truck. That's the camera that I set up. When you first start playing, yeah, it's creepy. It's really creepy. I mean, it's still, there's still moments that creep me out and everything. But it's not as bad as it was when I first started playing. When you first start playing, it's pretty creepy. And then you start to kind of get used to certain things. So right now I got ghost orbs, and I'm also using a cheat sheet that somebody created, which is pretty awesome. So the ghost orbs, and I go into my piece of evidence here and I check off ghost orb. So now it's eliminated all these other ghosts. So these highlighted ghosts are the only ones that the ghost can be at this point. And they each have different personalities. The only one that's not on here that's still supposed to be lit up is the mimic. And there's a specific reason for that, because ghost orbs, it's one of those signs about the mimic. The mimic will it's kind of like fake evidence. It has ghost orbs, but it's not part of its evidence. So that's why you can see it's not highlighted, even though I checked off ghost orbs. So the mimic will actually can technically have 4 pieces of evidence. Yeah, those are all the names. And they're all like actual names of ghosts based on like I think there's like Chinese lore and Japanese lore, maybe some Hindi lore and stuff like that. This game is super fun though. It's a lot of fun. And you ooh, I love that show. It's one of my favorite shows. So also, this is my sanity. You lose sanity if you're like standing in the dark, if you're if you witness ghost events and stuff like that, it starts draining your sanity, and then the ghosts will start hunting you if you reach a certain threshold of your sanity, and each ghost kind of has a separate threshold. Hey, RC. Oh, very nice, very nice. So you have a little time. For the most part, most of the ghosts don't hunt until your sanity is at 50. But there are ghosts that will hunt you earlier, so you always have to be careful. Oh gosh. Just because I said that this is, you know, Japanese, Chinese and stuff like that doesn't mean I understand any of that. Oh no, I'm sorry, Christus. That stinks. Oh, hi. Hi. That's a ghost. They, so demons are one of those ghosts that can hunt at any sanity. So this is the spirit box. Hold on a second, let me test. Let me just look around real quick for UV. It's doing a lot of throwing stuff. It threw the book. Alright. Where are you? Where are you? Are you here? It's not registering my voice. Hold on a second. Great. I gotta change it to voice activation because it's not working. Where are you? There it goes. Where are you? Where are you? Oh, okay. Freezing temps. All right, so hold on a second. Let me go reset myself. Okay, so one of the pieces of evidence was freezing temps. Oh. Oh my gosh. They can, yeah. All of the ghosts can interact with anything in the house. So the mimic is still on the table. Let me just gather my wits about me. That's kind of annoying that the voice activation wasn't working. So you can see my sanity's down to 67. I'm looking at my cheat sheet right now. My cheat sheet with the ghosts remaining. Thanks for 1x heartbeat. I could still technically... Thank you, Chella. I could still technically get hunted at any point because the mimic is still in play. That's one of the things that the mimic is crazy. It's the scariest ghost in the game because the mimic can mimic any of the other ghosts. So it can take on the personality of any one of these ghosts. And that means, as we said before, like a demon, people are scared of the demon. The demon is... thank you so much. The demon is can hunt you at any sanity. That's one of its abilities. And the mimic can mimic that. So it's pretty... The mimic is a pretty scary ghost. All right, so I got freezing temperatures. So I've narrowed it down to Revenant, Yuri, Hantu, Onryo, and then the Mimic as well. Now, the only other thing to tell that it's not a Mimic would be finding another piece of evidence. And the Mimic, if you go into your ghosts section, the Mimic has Spirit Box and Ultraviolet Light as well as freezing temperatures plus the ghost orbs. So if I were to find evidence of Ultraviolet Light or a Spirit Box right now, that means it's definitely a Mimic, because I'm only supposed to have 2 pieces of evidence. Let me just... I need to get a firelight. I'm going to grab some incense. The incense is like your protection. Hold on a second. So they all are lethal. It's not like one is stronger than the other or anything like that. They all can kill you in a hunt. You just have to understand the ghosts and how to like kind of avoid them if you can. There are hiding spots in the house. The difficulty setting that I have on lowers the amount of hiding spots, so it's like so this closet's open, so I can technically hide in there, but if a ghost sees me go in there, it can still follow me. One of my objectives is to have it blow that out. Where are you? I left the spirit box on just to see if it will respond to me, because sometimes it does. Where are you? Where are you? How old are you? Are you friendly? Just 3 more pictures. You know, I'm gonna lay down salt. Yeah, I'm gonna lay down salt. No, they're at school. I am home and injured by myself. Alright, so I want salt. Let me grab the other incense, and I think I just basically need it to hunt me, which I hate. I hate hunt. You have to, like, if you watch like people who are really good at this game, they're so calm and collected when the ghost is hunting. It's 12 p.m. in the afternoon. Okay. Ooh, UV, it's a mimic. It's a mimic. That's a mimic. So this ghost is scary. So I got UV. It says Hantu, but I'm only supposed to get 2 pieces of evidence. So it is a mimic officially. I'll go back and I'll play a professional game so you can understand what I'm talking about. I know, like, it's hard. It's if you've never played this game, you don't really understand what I'm saying. How 3 pieces of evidence, you know, that's salt. You lay down salt for the ghost to step through it. All right. Now I gotta get it. Hey, Irene. I gotta get it to hunt me now. Yeah. Sure. Hug it. So that's the other thing too. Because it's a mimic, there are certain ghosts that will. Most of the ghosts. Good morning. Most of the ghosts stay in the same room. Like they have a favorite room, and that's where you find them. and you gather your evidence in that room. They're ooh, I don't know. I've never played with Bobette or Rudy. Well, so one of my objectives is to repel the ghost with incense while it's chasing someone. So I need it to chase me, which means I need it to hunt me. And it still hasn't blown out this firelight. There it is. Sitting right there in a ghost form. Did it? Okay, blew it out. Ooh, nice. So some of the only ways you can actually tell what a ghost is, especially when you're playing with, yeah, it's Diddy the Dio. Yeah, if it mimics a Dio, then I'm in trouble. So the mimic could, like I said, could mimic any of the ghosts, and there are some ghosts that will, even though it has a favorite room, if you're outside the room, it'll wander to you and like interact with things, but then wander back to the room. However, whenever it wanders, it could still hunt you. There it is. Oh, it's the naked guy. See, there he is. He's just. This is a ghost event. So that's a ghost event. He's just being creepy. So a Dio is a type of ghost. A Diogen. I don't know how to pronounce it exactly. But a Diogen is a type of ghost that actually doesn't show up until you're like level 30 or something like that. Alright, so that means it tried to hunt me. That's what the crucifix does. The crucifix protects you. I think it was a little taller, Chilla. Okay, it's hunting me. Get me out of here. After it hunts, I have a little bit of time before it hunts again. Ooh, boy. Thank you. Thank you, Stop Your Yapping. So. But I got all my objectives. So that means I got a perfect hunt. All right. Now that everyone's here and see what I just went through, that was fun. Put the wig. That's so messed up. Thank you, Method. Thank you. And then it's a lot of fun. Thank you, Method. Thank you. And then what I did before, see how it was coming at me and then it stopped suddenly? It's because I used this thing. I have incense in my hand. The incense is like your shield if it's chasing you. And the incense that there's 3 different tiers of every single piece of equipment. So I have the highest tier, and it basically, when you use the incense on the ghost, it stops it for like 7 seconds and it blinds it so you can kind of get away, which is what so I stopped it, blinded it, and I ran behind the car so it didn't know where I was. And then I was just praying that it wasn't going to try to find me. All right. So that was a nice little warm-up. Me? Oh my gosh.
There's some jobs ready for you.
I appreciate that, but It's been good. Been good, getting by, achy. All right, so that was a perfect game. Perfect investigation bonus. So every time you go into a hunt, it thank you so much, Ginny. Thank you. Every time you go into a hunt, it gives you the different it gives you the different do I know Miku? I don't know Miku. I don't know who Miku is. It gives you 3 different objectives, like extra objectives. Ah, thank you. Thank you. We reached 10K likes. Thank you so much. Um, so if you get all the objectives and then you take, I think was it like 8 3-star photos? Yeah, I saw that Roblox did have a version of this. So there's a bunch of, yeah, you have to find, you have to get identify the ghost, survive, get the 3 optional objectives, take all 8 3-star photos, or 10 3-star photos. I can't remember how many it is, and then find there's always a human bone lying around somewhere. Oh, Miko's a Japanese virtual pop star. Okay, yeah, no, I'm not familiar. All right, so what I'll do is I'll show you. I'll go to professional level. Boop, 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 boop. So in professional, all 3 pieces of evidence will count. It's not hiding anything. So you can see what I'm talking about, how narrowing it down, because that was a little confusing if you didn't understand how I got 3 pieces of evidence. It said Hantu, but I still picked the Mimic. It was just because of the difficulty setting that I was on. So this is professional. This is the hardest version of the normal gameplay. um, it's like there's beginner, right? Or amateur. That's what it is. So there's amateur, intermediate, and professional, which are the 3 beginner types of levels for playthrough. So I'll go to another house. That was Tanglewood Drive. That's like the most popular. Well, I'm gonna say it's probably the most popular. Oh, I'm sorry. You want me to say ICUP? So now in this one, this is going to be this is going to be, you can see actually I have this, there's a couple of screens that I don't normally have that are available for me. Oh, I can even see where the breaker is. That's fun. um, so I usually go in, you go in to find the ghost room itself. Oh yeah, nice. I to find the ghost room itself, you want to find it's usually the coldest room in the house, and I don't know if professional starts with the breaker on and off. Thank you. Here are the optional objectives: get a ghost to blow out a firelight, cleanse the area using incense, and find evidence with an EMF reader, which is the electromagnetic field reader, which is this thing. So if I get all 3 of those, and then I got, was it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, so 10 pictures that are 3-star worthy. That's like interactions, pictures of the ghost, and stuff like that. That counts as a perfect run. And I have to find the bone. So he's got to grab the key. I'm going to go in. Now, I don't remember if it starts with the breaker on. in professional. It does not. So I got to find the breaker. You always want to try to get to the breaker right away because the house will be cold, and turning the breaker on warms up the house. Oh, I don't know. It also, you want to be able to turn the lights on to preserve your sanity. I know you can't really see, so you can't really see it on the on TikToks. I mean, you can kind of see it when I turn. I'm using Fahrenheit. So that's my thermometer right there. And you're looking, whoops, went the wrong way with that door. So I'm getting an average temp around like 60 degrees. How much you got? Guess. I don't know. Did you finish? You got 100? Did you finish? Oh, here's the bone. There's the ghost. Shoot. Oh. So that was a ghost event right there. This is not the ghost room. Here's the bone. You always take a picture of it. It gives you 3 stars. And you collect it. I don't like that the ghost evented right on top of me. I don't like that the ghost evented right on top of me there. $71? Nice. Thank you, Kim. Good luck on your exam. Sorry if I hear you. I hear you. Where are you? You in here? You are. Are you in the bathroom or are you in the... is it like the whole room? I don't know. That's just the, it's just one of the things in the game. Well, this covers the entire... Okay, so this covers the whole floor. Alright, so this is the ghost room. It's the coldest room in the house. You can see I got cold breath. It's down to 41 degrees. I'm going to leave that there. I'll leave my camera here. It turned on the water in the bathroom. Nice. Sure. All right, so it did an interaction where it turned the water on and it filled the sink with dirty water. Well, it's your client's house, So I got a photo for the interaction that it did by turning on the water, and then I actually got a photo for the dirty water itself. You can kind of steal 2 photos at once if you're quick enough. Alright, so now we know where the ghost room is. Now we can start setting up our equipment in the ghost room. Let's see how my sanity is. It really drained me. Holy Moses. That event messed me up. So I'm taking sanity medication to raise my sanity back up. Just to give myself a little bit more time to set up. Oh, nice. Okay. Mm-hmm. Why is everything in the dark? Give me some light. Did you turn that off? Did I turn that off? Oh, I must have never turned them on. Okay. Okay. Let's see ghost orbs. Okay. I'm going to set this up in the corner here. I'm going to put the book down. I'm going to put this on the ceiling if I can. I can't. Okay, so I'm going to put this... Where am I going to put this? Kind of. Oh. That's fun to do that stuff, huh? I don't like the way this is set up. Okay, I think I like that a little better. I don't like that it covers the bathroom too. Oh, I threw something out here. That's the other thing too. So the ghost... the ghost can interact with things like just outside of its range. Like, so if it's like standing inside a room, it might interact with something through the wall on the other side. Like in a room on the other side. Which is kind of annoying. Hey, Del. Let me just take a look. Okay. There are certain ghosts that you can actually only see through the camera. That's why I always like to take a glance while I'm in the truck just to see. This is the EMF reader. Oh, so EMF, it gave me an EMF level 5. Right there, those 5 bars up top means that it's an EMF level 5, so that's one of our pieces of evidence. It is touching doors. It's knocking on doors. I can't see which door it touched. But it was a door in here. If it does have ultraviolet as a piece of evidence, usually when it's knocking on doors or touching doors, you'll typically get it. Yeah, absolutely. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Hey, Gers. Where are you? Where are you? Oh, yeah. Where are you? Where are you? You didn't move, did you? Oh my gosh, it moved. It moved. It's in the hallway now. Are you kidding me? Oh my gosh, what a pain. That's one of the things that the ghost can do, is it can wander and change its favorite room. Which always makes it a lot of fun to try and track down. Ghost orb. Oh, oh. Darn it. Okay. Alright, so ghost orbs is one of the pieces of evidence. We eliminated the mimic already. So it's either a Raiju or an Obake. Is it hanging out over here, or is it hanging out over there? So let me see, what would they be? A Raiju would be dots, and Obake would be ultraviolet. Okay. So it's either gonna walk through these dots, or it's gonna have ultraviolet somewhere. Let me go get sanity, or at least incense, just to make sure. I can turn that spirit box off because that's not it anymore. Oh man, it was ready to hunt me. All right, hold on a second. I don't think. Alright, so what did I say? EMF, ghost orbs. They both hunt at like 50%. Except a Raiju can actually hunt a little bit higher at 65%. What do I want to grab? I want to grab this. I want to grab this. I want to grab one of these. And I'm going to grab one of these. So I have my incense to kind of protect me in case I get chased. I might want to set up another thing of dots. She's good, thank you. Put those there, see if he steps in it. I'm going to turn this off because I don't need it. I need him to blow that out. Where did I put my camera? Okay, I don't see any ultraviolet. What? Okay, which means it's probably dots. So if it's dots, I mean, it's definitely something you know. Hey, Sammy. It's definitely something I'm not sure of. I would just hope you're not saying anything negative. That's all. Let me grab this because it's like the whole hallway. What did I say? It's probably a Raiju. I don't need it to hunt me. Oh. I missed it, actually. I'm sorry. I was just a little scared of the ghost coming to get. How do I spend my day? Right now, I spend it loafing around in recovery. Usually, I spend it at work. Okay. My sanity's back up. I don't have to worry about him hunting me. I just have to track it down and get some pictures. See if it blew out this firelight. Oh, that's what they're saying. No, I'm just doing some Phasmophobia today. Did you move down here? Can't see. This is what stinks when it's like in a hallway. Because there's so many places for it to be. And I just want to see. No, I haven't seen any. I have not seen any UV. Come on, dude. Where do I... Stepped in... Ah, there we go. UV. UV, that's an Obake. Now, Obake is very interesting. Because the Obake... oh, you know, let me just cleanse this area. See, got all my objectives done, blew out the firelight, and cleansed the area with incense. I just need one more photo. And I'm good. I'm good. Thank you. Alright, so I just need one more photo. I should have taken a picture of the handprint. That's it. And I'm done. Okay. Sorry. Just wanted to clear that up. So, as you can see, I had 3 different steps of pieces of evidence. EMF level 5, ultraviolet light, which is the handprint there, the ghost orbs, which are floating around you can only see on your camera. This is a fun game. This is a lot of fun. So with those 3 pieces of evidence, it eliminated all other ghosts except for the Obake. The obake is actually pretty cool. So these are one of those things that if you don't have all the pieces of evidence, because some people who are really good at this game play with no pieces of evidence, and they base it on how the ghost is interacting in the house. Excuse me, which is wild, but it's really cool to watch because you get a feel for how each of them act. The obake, when it's hunting you, has a chance to change its form. So it's like the ghost will be in one specific form randomly when you start uh, the contract. So like last time it was like that naked guy. This one, from what I saw, it was like it was like a child. Uh, so sometimes when the obake is hunting you, it blinks, it flashes as it's chasing you, and on one of those blinks, it'll change to a different model real quick and then blink back. So that's one of the obake's abilities. So if you're playing with no evidence, you have to get it to hunt you sometimes to see how it interacts when it's hunting you. So that's one of the obake's things. Another one of the obake's things, which you can't get with no evidence, obviously, is sometimes their fingerprints leave 6 fingers. The 6-fingered man. So that's another little thing that you can tell if it's an obake only doing if you're doing less than 3 pieces of evidence and you happen to get ultraviolet. All right, so I got all 3-star photos. I found the bone. I knocked out all 3 objectives, and we got the right ghost. So we are good to go. That is what's called a perfect run.
Welcome back. I've prepared some jobs for you.
So there we go. Found the correct ghost. The 3 objectives. Perfect investigation bonus. Because it's professional, they give you extra reward bonus, so it's 3 times. And then the photos, bone evidence, photos, and that's how you get a perfect run. So, because I've been doing pretty well in the game, I like to do Nightmare. So, Nightmare is hiding 1 piece of evidence. So, I will only get 2 pieces of evidence, and then I have to determine what the ghost is after that. And the only reason that first time I was sure that it was a mimic is because the mimic, like I said, gives off orbs, but that's not a piece of evidence. It's just an ability that the mimic has. So because the first time I had orbs, was it ultraviolet and freezing temps, I think it was, or whatever it was. I got 3 pieces of evidence on nightmare mode, which is something you can't have. Then you know it's a mimic. Same thing, like if you were going to no pieces of evidence, if you were doing a mode where you had no pieces of evidence, all 3 pieces of evidence were hidden, and you saw ghost orbs, you know it's a mimic automatically. Because a mimic will always have ghost orbs around it. So it's a lot of fun, this game. All right, so I'm gonna do one more nightmare, and then I'm gonna try this challenge mode. Now they give a challenge mode every week, once a week, and it's always something different. They mix up all the different challenges. Depends on what it is. They give you the equipment to use, so it's like you have to use whatever equipment they give you, and whatever settings they set for you. So this one is a little crazy. I think it's like the ghost. It's semi like the hardest version of the game, but it's not exactly, uh, because it the ghost moves at 150% speed, and you basically have like, I think it's like minimal hiding spots. You have no incense to repel the ghost from you. You have no sanity meds to keep your sanity up. You basically can get hunted as soon as you walk in, and you have to avoid the ghost somehow and then guess it correctly. Usually when I do the challenge modes, I just try to get the ghost right, because if you get the ghost right 3 times in challenge mode, you get $5,000. So I don't really care about everything else when it comes to challenge mode. I'm not trying to go for perfect game. Just want to get that $5,000. So I'll do one more nightmare mode, and then we'll try the challenge. Yes, Irene, I will. Oh, hey, little Reb. Sorry, kind of missed you over there in YouTube for a sec. Oh my gosh. All right, what do we got? Let's do. This is. So if you see, I have in my custom settings, I've changed the way certain things, like the harder you make it, the more rewards you get. So I kind of futz with it so that I get 5 times rewards when I complete a contract. All right, so we'll go to the next map, which is Ridgeview Court. Well, people love Dandy's World, you know. That's actually how I got most of my followers right now, from people seeing me play Dandy's World. It's a popular game, and people hope to get in on the runs and stuff. So it's understandable. All right, what are my objectives here? Witness a ghost event, blow out a firelight, and EMF reader. Okay, so that's not terrible. The ghost events can be annoying, because I actually, in my settings, I have ghost events at like medium, so it's not like they happen all the time. I have to go find the breaker. Hello, hello, hello. It is fun. All right. There's a couple places that the breaker can be. It can be in here. Which it doesn't look like it is, because it's usually right there. Oh, wait. Oh, never mind. I'm thinking of the wrong house. Here it is. Okay. So now that we have the breaker on, these are hiding spots, but you can see they're actually filled. Oh gosh, I don't know. All right, enjoy. Okay, so now that we have the breaker on, the house is warming up. So obviously, besides looking for cold temps, because that's the easiest way to identify the room that the ghost is hanging out in. The other thing you can listen for is, well, I don't know. You get like 3,000. You can listen to hear if the ghost is interacting with things. It's always, that's why this game is always really solid to play with headphones on. Oof. Oof. All right. If you have too many lights on, the breaker blows, which is kind of annoying. Yeah, so if you're playing with headphones, you can actually like get a sense of where the ghost is, because you'll hear it tossing things around. Oh, between 4,000 and 5,000? 4,250. Oh, don't be a basement ghost. He's in the bathroom. Okay. Alright, so the ghost is in the bathroom. That cross there saves you. Yes, I do. The cross saves you from hunting. If the ghost tries to hunt within the range of the cross, of the crucifix, it will burn the crucifix instead of hunting you. So you can see as I place it down. Whoa. 4,900. Very nice. Okay, so that was a ghost event. So you can see there's a ring out there that kind of like moves around. It's hard to see because this is such a wide thing. You see it's kind of highlighted in the back over there. So that's the range at which the crucifix has its effect. So if the ghost tries to hunt within this range, if it's standing in this range and attempts to hunt me, it'll burn the crucifix instead. And that kind of saves you. Those ghost events, they creep up on you very quickly. Alright. Oh, I gotta find the bone. Shoot. Okay. So we still have to do some searching in the house for the bone. I wasn't really paying attention to the bone. Let's see. Did that... that gave me... Yeah, that gave me... a ghost event can really take a hit on your sanity. And, yeah, see, I witnessed an event. I witnessed an event. I think I'm in somewhere around 2,300, I think. Alright, let's get some lights on up in here. Is that this one? No, that's not that one. What's this? Isn't there a light over here? Or is there no light here? There's no light here. Okay. I'm not used to this map, playing this map. Did I go the wrong way? I went the wrong way. Okay. So here is the ghost room. I'm going to try to cover the area with the camera as much as possible. It's knocking on the window. It's nice when you can put this thing on the ceiling and it's not letting me. Nice. Yeah, I think what is Astro's like is Astro 5,000, I think, right? That's the most. Okay. Got that set up, got that going. Lil, you want my username for what? For my PlayStation? Oh, looked like it either turned the water on or threw something at the sink. Alright, let me grab... I should be safe right now. Famous last words. Oh, those dots really cover that whole room. Whew. At 90%. The one thing that's annoying is, you know, you have limited sprint. And it's like, it's horrible. Yeah, I guess it just threw something. Oh yeah, threw that. Okay. Whoa! That's a demon. I'm pretty sure I was at like 90% going in there. 87%? That's got to be a demon. Yeah. The only other thing it would be is a mimic. So it's got to be a demon. There's no other explanation for that. If it tries to hunt you that early. That was crazy. The only other explanation for it hunting that early would be a mimic. And if it was a mimic, we would see ghost orbs. Which we don't see. Whew. Okay, so this is fun. Gotta make sure I'm always carrying the goods. I need to get some pictures taken. I should have left the spirit box in there. It's good to know that it can just hunt me now. Oh man. Gotta love the demon. What else do I need? Oh, I need the firelight too. Shoot. Okay. Alright, hold on. Let me throw these in here and then try to get myself set up. I gotta bring that back. Wait, does the demon... Hold on a second, because the demon might not even... What's the demon? I don't think it's a spirit box. No, writing, ultraviolet, and freezing. Alright, so I'm gonna throw this... I'm gonna throw this down here. I don't think I'm gonna need it because I'm pretty sure it's a demon. Thank goodness I had that cross down there, huh? Firelight. Grab that. Sheesh. Now the crucifix, they all burn. Not all of them. I have a tier 3. The tier 3 can burn 3 times before it's useless. Tier 2 burns 2 times. And the tier 1 only burns once. Yep, wrote in the book. It said UV and freezing. So it's either gonna leave fingerprints somewhere, or it's gonna have freezing temps. Okay. Man, I hate this so much. The one thing about a demon, too, is that the crucifix actually extends its range a little bit on a demon. So it actually winds up a little bit outside the circle that it can protect me from. Hi, hi, hi. That's a ghost event. That's a ghost event. And that's it trying to hunt me one more time. Okay. I am going to get... Holy cow. Stop. Stop. This is a fun one. Isn't this a fun one? Holy cow. I'm going to get another crucifix. I don't know if I'm going to make it. I just need pictures. I need 4 more pictures. I need 4 more pictures and then I can get out of here. It doesn't matter what sanity I'm at. So I'm not going to bother taking sanity meds. Because it will hunt me at its leisure. And it's hunting me right now. Because it will probably come through here anyway. Shh. Demons also, like every ghost has a cooldown period between when it can hunt after it's finished a hunt, and the demons is shorter. So that just tells me right there that it tried hunting again and it burned the cross. Whenever it does a hunt, it shuts the lights off after the hunt is over. So that's why the lights went out. I shouldn't have bothered with the crucifix at this point. Since I put the salt down anyway. Although I put the crucifix down first. I was just nervous that by the time I got back up there to put the salt down and take pictures, it would have hunted me again. So I put it in a place that hopefully it comes down the stairs, walks through the salt. I can take those pictures and get out. And this is what makes... There it goes again. That is what makes the demon scary. Because of how quickly it can hunt you, how often it can hunt you. So you kind of have to be ready for it. There's actually an achievement which I haven't gotten. I think it's like... It's something crazy, like if you walk in and within the first, like, minute, it's hunting me. It locked the door. Goodbye. Goodbye. Are you kidding me? It didn't. It stepped over one of the salts. Shoot. That's the breaker. That's not it hunting me. That turned off the breaker. Oh no, it's hunting. Here it comes. It couldn't have stepped in that one salt. It just couldn't. Oh, man.
Welcome back.
It couldn't have stepped in that other salt. I would have been done. That's so messed up. What a jerk. It like skipped over it and stepped in the one after it. Oh, man. I guess I should have spread them apart. Oh, man, that was rough. Man. All right. All right, before I go on to the challenge mode, I got to get one. I got to get that one back. I always get upset when you lose one. You're like, I got to get that back. I can't let the ghost get the best of me. All right, what is this one? We're on a different map. Firelight. Oh, photo of the ghost. That's always annoying. And then escape during a hunt. And when you do these maps where I'm not like 100% comfortable with the hiding spots and everything, it makes it interesting. Are you in here? Are you kidding me? You're in the kitchen. No. No, you're in here? You're in here. Okay. Was that a... Gotta find the bone. When it's this active right away, it always makes me nervous. Because a lot of times when it's this active, it's like a Taie. Those are very active ghosts and very aggressive. And they're like one of the scarier ghosts too. Since I'm down here, let's look for the bone. Let's look for the bone. Light switch in here. There it is. Another skull. Okay. Alright, so this isn't great. I mean, the front room is... It's like you almost want this to be your sanctuary, and now it can't be. Man. Okay. Let's get this stuff set up. Don't see any orbs. Can I get this on the ceiling? Why can't I? Oh, there we go. Okay. Hey, Dandy Dog. Okay, get that down. Get that down. You threw another... You threw something else. Okay. What's going on, Dandy Dog? God, get a picture of the ghost. I hate it. I hate it. Unless it walks through dots. If it walks through dots, then I'm like, all right, we have a shot. Yeah, I appreciate it. You know, not everybody's into the Phasmophobia stuff. Throwing things. Where are you throwing things? Where was it? I heard you throw things. I heard you throw things. Heard you throwing things. Is this what you threw? Darn it. I took a risk. Where are you? Where are you? Are you friendly? That's an EMF 5. Where's the remote? Shut it off, shut it off. Oh, come on. Is there a remote? How do we turn this off? I just don't want it on. All right, enjoy. Turn it off. I don't want it on. Can I not turn that off? Is that on forever now? Ghost, I command you to turn the TV off. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Ay, yay. Can't see anything in these dots. Yeah, the color bars gives. All right, so that was an EMF 5. Where are you? I feel like I gotta have this on me. All right, let's get some testing equipment for other things. Ooh, down to 71. Now, so like Goryo is on there. Goryo gives dots as evidence, except you can only see dots through the camera lens. You won't be able to see it if you're standing in there, like watching him. Unless you have the camera on your shoulder. But you can only see it through the camera itself. Goryo is also one of those annoying ghosts if you're playing no evidence modes. Because they're very, very, like, blah. They're just very, very normal. You know, in the sense of, like, how they interact with the environment and how they hunt and stuff. Okay, so we know it's not a wraith because it walked through salt. Wraiths cannot walk through salt. Where are you? Are you friendly? How old are you? Throw my book? What did it just throw? I can't see, I can't see. Just threw that. A lot of EMF 5 stuff. I should have checked the salt for it to have footprints. Oh, did I forget my... I forgot my lighter. Can't light a candle without a lighter. Let's grab more salt. Let's just take another glance in here, see if I see anything. Okay. It shut the breaker off. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Through my book. It's throwing things through the wall. I hate when it does that. Okay. Stepped in salt. No UV. Got him. Fantastic. Okay. All right. Woo! The ghost photo is always the worst because when it events like that and it's like standing there, if you get too close to it, it disappears. But you want to get close enough to it so that you can actually take a photo of the ghost. Because if you're too far away, it doesn't count. All right, so I got all my photos. I got to escape a hunt. And figure out what the ghost is. All right. So now it just comes down to one more piece of evidence. Still not seeing anything in there. Getting a lot of EMF 5s. I didn't see any UV. Typically it leaves footprints. It's not a guarantee though. And I want to get the light on. All right. Still in here? You are. Where are you? How did you die? Hey, Fluffy. This is Phasmophobia. Where are you? How old are you? Are you friendly? Killing me. You're killing me, ghost. You're killing me. Can you walk through? Can you walk through the dots? You were standing right here before. My good lord, come on. This is what makes it tough. So, like, if you do have... Yeah, like I said, people do this without any evidence whatsoever. Not freezing. Just throwing a lot of stuff, though. Flick the switch. It did try to flick a switch. So you're a jerk. I hate it when it does that. I may look calm, but my heart rate is up. Up, 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 up. I just wasted an incense thinking that it was hunting me. I hate you. I hate you, I hate you. Alright. What are you doing? Are you here? Where are you? Where are you? Alright. Hold on a second. Holy cow. Okay, so that was a waste of evidence. My sanity is gone. So this is I know it's not a shade, because shades don't do singing events, I think. It turned off the breaker, so it's not a djinn. A djinn cannot do that. I have to hear how it hunts. This really stinks, because I'm not good at this. Okay, so, alright, just give me a sec to reset. Where am I going? Where am I going? Where am I going? Alright, so that seemed like... I think seemed like normal speed. I'm terrible at judging this stuff. We'll hear how it sounded. It could have been slow. If it was a little slow, it might be the twins. Let me hear how it hunts again. I didn't see any shape shifting, but... Shoot. That sucks. It turned the breaker off on me. I got stuck. Alright. It didn't really change speeds. All of these have line of sight. It was attracted to my flashlight for a second. Was that normal speed? I don't know if it was. I'm so bad at this. It's not an Oni. Onis cannot do that. It moved in here to hunt me. That's fun. It could have been just inside the range. On the others, in the other room. It could have been. Because this where it was, it reached into that room, so it could have just been on the inside there. Should have done a timer. I don't see it shape-shifting at all. It's not really speeding up. I don't think it's that. I don't think it's that. I don't think it's Raiju because I have active equipment in that room. It would be faster in there. Oh, wow. Alright, the only other thing I could do is I could smudge it towards the end and try to time it. See, the miling is quieter. Let's see. Try this again. I can't believe I didn't get caught there. That's terrifying. I can't stand trying to loop a ghost. The pros do this so easily. They just loop, loop, loop. They do it with, they loop without a counter. They just loop in this, like, right in the middle of the floor. It's crazy. I mean, I kind of wanted it to be close to me. At this point, it's going to be too late. Shoot. I want to smudge it towards the end of the hunt, but I want, like, if you do it, if you smudge it right as it's ending, it doesn't count, because a spirit will take, I think it's like 3 minutes before it can hunt if you smudge it. All the other ghosts are like 90 seconds or something like that. Get it to come back to me. I'm so not good at this. It's between 3. I couldn't get one more piece of evidence. I don't think it's a myling. Because I don't think I would hear it. What? had one in my hand that I already used?
Welcome back.
And it was a Goryo. I had one in my hand that I already used? I pressed the button and threw it at it. I didn't realize I had a used one. When the heck did I pick up a used one? Ugh. That's the only bad thing about the tier 3 incense is that you can't really, like, it's hard to tell. It does change color slightly if you use it, but you can't really tell. The other ones burn down, so it's like you can see that you're just holding a stick. Or a nub, rather. Oh, man, that is rough. That is rough. I'm changing my tier, my incense. That's messed up. Darn it. All right. Should I attempt the challenge mode? I can't believe that. I knew it was down to one of those things. So a Goryo. That's the thing. So a Goryo with when you have less than 3 pieces of evidence, a Goryo will always show dots as evidence. But you can only see the dots through the camera. So that's the one thing. If I could have hung out in the truck, I guess, and just stared at the camera forever. And I eventually would have seen it. But it's man. All right, let's try the challenge mode once. I got to do it on Camp Woodwind. So this is the small campsite. And the ghost moving at 150% speed on a small ghost. This campsite. That's the camera. That doesn't help me. Oh, I got no lights. Do I have lighter? I got matches, so I can at least light the fireplace. Oh man. All right, so I don't care about the extra things and stuff like that. See, my sanity starts at 0. My equipment, as you can see, is different. This is the lesser tier. So this is like the tier 2 stuff. But I don't even get everything. So I don't have a flashlight. I don't get any incense. So my only protection is a cross, which they only burn twice. The good thing is that the breaker starts on, apparently. Did it already turn the breaker off on me? It already turned the breaker off on me. Be gone, Satan. This is... It turns it off again. Well, I know it's not a djinn. Gosh. It's a Dio! It's a Dio! It's a Dio! Did you hear how fast it was? And then it slowed down to like nothing. That is a Dio. That is exactly what a Dio does. You can't hide from a Dio. It sprints from far distances, and then when it gets within like a meter of you, it slows down so that you can walk it out so easily. But if you're trying to hide, it will always find you. So there was no way for me to go at that point. I was in the bathroom. There was no way out. But at 150% speed, a Dio is terrifying at a long distance. I got it right, though. I just got to do that 2 more times. Holy Moses.
Alright, we're here. Take a look at the equipment and prepare accordingly before starting the investigation.
Oh, man.
Looks like this is going to be a tough one. We have it 1.5 minutes.
It's raining out. I can't light the fire. Watch. Oh, okay, good. It did. I think if it rains a certain amount, it won't let you light the fire. It is dark. Is it in here? Might be in there. Can't tell. No, it's 51 degrees normal. It's over here somewhere. It's over here somewhere. It's right over here. Okay. All right. I know where it is. Let's see. This is hilarious. Not freezing. Let's take a look to see if we can see any dots or anything. Shoot, the lights are on. That's not going to help. I turned the lights on over there. God. Oh, man. These modes are terrifying. Hey, look at that. Like, I knocked off 2 objectives. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Oh my god. Hold on a second. Oh man. Okay. Yeah, so you can see like when the lights are on, it really affects how well you can see through your camera. See if I see any ghost orbs anywhere. He blew out the fire. Or she. I didn't see what the name was. The EMF go off? No, it didn't. What do I want to put down? More dots? I don't know. I don't know. I heard that go off. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Are you friendly? Where are you? I can't see it! Yeah! Your guess is as good as mine. Yokai. Sure, that didn't do much, but I have no idea.
Welcome back.
A shade.
Job's ready for you.
That's crazy. I'll try it one more time. I was just very lucky on that first one that it was a Dio, because you could tell what it is right away. When it's those other types of ghosts that are like normal speed, it's tough to figure them out. And the shade too. So like a shade won't hunt you if you're in the room with it. But this is a like because of the campsite, it's super vague on like where it can be if it's not like located inside a tent. And now it's snowing. Getting some good weather here. Saying like it's snowing. So how do you tell the temperature? Everything is freezing. There it is. I don't even know if this is technically it. It could be like right in here. It's hunting me. There it is. Is it a Dio again? I think it's a Dio again. See how it's speeding up, and then when it gets to me, it slows down? It's a Dio. Again. You gotta be kidding me. Get out of here. Get out of here. I just got 2 Dios on the challenge event.
It's ready for you.
That's like the luckiest thing ever. Well, now I just need one more. Alright, I'll give it one more shot to see if I could just get the last one. That's crazy.
We've arrived.
2 Dios on the challenge. That's one of the easiest things you could get on this type of a run. At least it's not raining or anything. Get some lights on so I can see what I'm doing. Maybe. So you just want like some kind of a abnormal speed on the ghost so that you have a better shot at taking a guess. Because if it's a normal speed ghost, they're like, and there's nothing you can do. They're all. It's up front over here. Where is it? Is it in this? Wait. Okay. Hey, welcome back and welcome home. I don't even know where I put this. I'm gonna get out of here for a sec. There it is. It sees me. It's on the move. It sees me. I'm dead. I don't know. Regular. It's a regular, I guess. Oh, look at how I'm hanging out the tent. Oh man. And Obake. All right. I can't with that anymore. That's just ridiculous. I can't believe that. I just need one more. I'll do that at another time myself. That's crazy though that I got 2 Dios on that. Okay. All right, let's just try a different place. This is Grafton Farmhouse. So we're going back to regular nightmare mode. Oh, I don't have any of my equipment in. That's the other thing that's kind of annoying. It's definitely an Andrio. That's definitely what it is. I hate when it does that. Like, it unloads everything that I put in from, it automatically loads when you switch to challenge mode, but then when you switch back, um, it doesn't load your truck properly. Let's do that again. There's my stuff. Okay. There is no cursed object. All right, so these are pretty easy ones. EMF reader, motion sensor, and parabolic mic. So the motion sensor are these little doohickeys, and the parabolic mic is that. Parabolic mics. These are all like real pieces of equipment that ghost hunters actually use, if you didn't know. So the parabolic mic hears disembodied voices, basically. It's like subsonic, I guess you would say. I'm not exactly sure how to phrase it. Looking for the breaker in all the wrong places. Looking for the breaker. Yes. Okay. So this is Grafton Farmhouse. This is a pretty cool place. It's pretty big, but it's still one of the smaller maps. Remember, if you have too many lights on, I think in a house it's like if you have 10 lights on, it'll trip the breaker. So you kind of want to be sparing with the lights that you turn on. And you only want to keep on lights in areas that you're going to be moving around constantly in. Is that upstairs? So like places that you might loop around the ghost. This main area is one of them, you know. Okay, so I guess it's upstairs. Did I check in here? It's in the bathroom. Okay. And the bone? Is that the bone? No, that's just something it threw. Okay, let's make sure it gets covered in here. I gotta find the bone somewhere. Sometimes the bone is in the bathtub. I don't see you. I don't see you. Oh, it turned the fan on. I'm like, what did it turn on? It turned on something. Oh, my neck. Are you hanging out in the hallway right now? Did you like automatically move from the bathroom? No, you're just reaching far. Shush. Looking for the bone, looking for the bone. There it is. What? So many skulls. Okay. So we know where the ghost is. It's not in a terrible spot. I'm never really a big fan of the ghost being upstairs. Just because it's like... Once you start having to use the stairs to go up and down and stuff, it gets a little janky for me to try to avoid the ghost when I need to. But it does give me like a decent, like, if I'm, like I said, because I'm not great at looping the ghost and getting away from it properly. So I try to keep my distance when it starts to hunt. So it does give me a little bit of a buffer if I'm like waiting for the ghost to try to hunt. Let's see. No, 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 no. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? You're on the toilet. That's what you are. They got fluorescent lights. Interaction with the door. Trying to get in a position to see mostly everything. Mostly dead. Oh man, my arm. Okay. The only thing I don't like is the door being in the way, but that gives me good coverage. Don't see anything. My sanity's still pretty good. So we can drop off some other things before I have to get really worried. Ooh, turn the water on. Can't get an interaction photo because it was a little late. A little late to the party. Oh, hi. And you're writing in the book. All right, so we got our 2 pieces of evidence. That would be dots. I don't need to get a picture of the ghost, but those are perfect opportunities to that. So we got dots and ghost writing. Okay, so it's a they. A DO, I think, gives forced spirit box evidence. So, with that being said, I need to make sure that I have my sanity up and that I have incense. And it just turned off the breaker. Because a Dio can start, a Thay can start hunting, I think it's 75% sanity. So I got writing, right? Writing and dots. Let's see. I thought a Dio had force. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Boop, boop, boop. Here we go. Yep. 100% Thay. Okay, so I just need a motion sensor, parabolic mic. Keep my sanity up. So I can set these up. Motion sensor, parabolic mic. Let's get some salt up in there so that I can get some pictures. Let me go turn the breaker back on. He gets tired so quickly. Okay, turn this on so I can hear if he starts to speak. There we go. So that's that. That's all I needed for that. You're here somewhere. There you are. Ghost picture. You can come back in here anytime you want. I don't really. There you go. 1, 2, 3. Now, the reason I was able to take 3 is because I laid salt down 3 times. Each salt jar gives you 3. Oh, hey. Let me turn that up. Hey, look at that. Did I get that? Did that count? Oh. Where's my journal? Oh, that didn't count. That was me. Oh, there we go. All right. All 3 objectives. Got all of the pieces of evidence I need. Figured out the ghost. Got all the pictures. Got the bone. And have the right ghost. That is a welcome little hunt right there. That is a very welcome little hunt to go back to to make up for the disasters that I just had earlier.
Welcome back. I've got some jobs ready for you.
All right. Oh, man. Let's see. My kids will be home in about a half hour. So let me get another one going. I'm gonna go back to Camp Woodwind, but for my regular investigation. So you can see how it's not always so crazy here.
Check the equipment and get set up before investigating.
Although it is still difficult when you do these
Reports of a cursed object nearby. This must be the reason that the ghost was
these levels. Okay.
Take a look.
Firelight,
You may be able to use
evidence EMF, and repel while it's chasing. So I do need it to hunt me. I think I heard it already. I think I heard it right over here. Yep. Okay. Not terrible. Not a terrible spot. Not the greatest. Hold on a second. A little tight quarters, but knowing is half the battle. Lots of things for it to throw over there. Okay, I get the book, get the dots, get the camera. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Where are you behind the tent? That's really annoying. I need a ghost photo. I gotta do those events outside. Out in the open. So someone can take a picture of you. It's not fair. Throwing a bunch of stuff in here, though. Guess there is a lot to do. Oh, okay. So it's not a shade and it's not an Oni. Shades don't do the Ring Around the Rosie singing event, which is what that was. Onis don't do that little breath thing. I don't see any ghost orbs. Nada, nada, nada. Okay. Yoink, yoink. At 78%. I'm getting close to having the possibility of being hunted. But not quite. Unless it's a demon, then it doesn't matter. So the one thing that's frustrating about the campsites with UV is the limited places where the UV can be. Now, I believe they can put handprints on these crates, but it's not as common. It's usually like doors and light switches that you can kind of get better fingerprints on. But I just don't have, you know, you're in the camp, you don't really have the luxury. Where are you? Are you friendly? Where are you? How old are you? How did you die? Where are you? Not getting much. Where did I put my camera? I think I put it over here. Okay. Not getting much. Not fun, not fun. Alright, let's grab an incense. Do I need a firelight? I think, right? Firelight, EMF reader. It just lit the fireplace. Does that count? No. Doesn't count as an interaction, which is weird. Where are you? Did you move to the... I don't think so. The one thing that's bad, too, is the, Hey, I Stio to the Odiado. Nice. So the one thing that's bad about the fireplace being lit is that it gives off so much heat. So if it is lit and you're still trying to find out where the ghost is, it could give a false reading because the blaze will take over, and you won't see that it's cold in that area. Hey, hey. What's going on, Nicholas? You get a... Didn't get an EMF 5 on there. Oops. Where are you? I don't think it would... I don't think it would be an Onryo because it lit the fireplace. I don't know if that counts as something. Hey, welcome back, Danny. It has blown out the fireplace. Where are you? Where are you? Say something to me. Are you friendly? Where are you? Throwing things. How come it's not being picked up on the EMF? Oh. Are you in the... Did you move? Or are you just like just inside? I think he's by the fire pit now. $58. Yeah, he moved. He's over by the fire pit now. How annoying is that? Changed locations on me, did you? Alright. I gotta change my setup. Did you go back? No, you're still here. Timber! I didn't have my camera on me. Only 4s. Where are you? Where are you? I didn't have my camera on me. Pain in my butt. Okay, there's that. Gotta get my sanity back up for a sec. Oh, that sounds like a level 5. $34. You gotta do your best to censor yourself when you become a parent. It doesn't happen all the time, but you know, you gotta try. Oh, there we go. UV. Where's my camera? Where's my camera? Where's my camera? Is it in my hand? It is. Footprint. Okay, 3 more photos. I still need a photo of the ghost. This is a burnt cross, so that counts. And I'm pretty sure I heard EMF level 5. Oh, man. Jin Miling Obake. It's not going to be a Goryo. Yep, there's EMF 5. So I was right. So it's not going to be a Goryo, which means these dots don't mean anything. I can turn this off because that's annoying. So one thing, like, so a Jin... This is where it gets kind of annoying. I don't really care about lights at this point. I can keep my sanity up. Phasmo doors. I gotta get him to show herself again. All right, so I'm miling. If I'm, so I know it's not Goryo. Obake, I don't think has any forced evidence. Oh, it has forced UV. A miling is quiet, meaning if you're far away from it, you can't really hear it until it gets close to you. So that's like, I basically need it to hunt so I can hear its footsteps. The Jinn is like, no. The fancy writing. Let's see. All right, so the Jinn, when it's far away and sees you, it'll run right up to you, and then it'll start to slow down a little bit. Not like the Dio. I still have to get a picture of this thing, though. It drained my sanity pretty quickly. And it can drain you quickly if you're, a Jinn can drain you pretty quickly if it does like a spawn, if it roams to you or something. Or it could drop, yeah, it could drop quickly if it does an EMF level 2 or level 5, which I was standing like right here when it happened, when it did do a 2 or a 5. So I'm thinking that it's going to be a Jinn. The only thing now is I have to get a picture of it. I have to get a picture of the ghost. That's the hardest part of this whole thing. Did I get the bone? Oh, I didn't get the bone. Okay, so that's my other picture. I don't need to take a picture of that. I need to find the bone. There it is. Okay, so now I just need a picture of the ghost. Just need a picture of the ghost. So I needed to do an event. Yes, I know you got footprints and stuff. That's great. I need you to do an event. Please. What's your name? Your name is Robin. There it is. Robin. Robin, can you show yourself? Yep. Let me do. Let me just protect myself so that if I am trying to take a picture and it's moves away from that crucifix, it doesn't spawn on me. Robin? Robin, can you show yourself, please? So I can take a picture of you? Robin, please. Please show yourself. Thank you. Yeah, you know, like I said, it's not everybody's cup of tea. I wish I could get more viewers. Hang out with people. I'm so lonely. No, that's all good. Gotta start somewhere. Robin. Robin. Where did I throw the, oh, there it is. Robin. One of the hardest pictures you can take, too, is trying to get a, thank you, Danny. Is, trying to take a picture of a ghost while it's hunting you. That never works out for me. Robin. Robin, please. Show yourself. Robin. What am I at? 60%? Oh, man. This is why taking a picture of the ghost is not a fun objective. Boom! Thank you, Robin. Okay. Okay, so now the only other thing I gotta do is get it to kind of hunt me. So I could just confirm. And then repel it with a... with incense. So I'm just going to take these back with me. Get it away from where it is residing. Because I do kind of want it to see me. To see if it speeds up as quickly as a djinn would. Because if the djinn sees me from a long distance with the breaker turned on, it'll sprint to me, and then it'll slow down to like normal speed. Thank you. So this incense is a little different from the one that I was using before. This is tier 2. So it blinds it for 5 seconds instead of 7. And instead of stopping it completely, it slows it down. But this way I can tell, because the last time I couldn't tell if I used it. This way I can actually tell. I gotta turn the light off so I can drain my sanity quicker. So I'm basically so it's gin, Myling, or Obake. I'm thinking it's a gin because of how quickly my sanity drained, but I don't know for sure. We'll see how it hunts. Any minute now. Just gotta wait till my sanity reaches 50%. That's the one thing that's always kind of like, I never understand with any of these games. It has the, it's the tracker in the truck so you can see what your sanity level is at. But a lot of these games that do the oh, 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 okay. Phemo BB Babu. Phemophobia. B B B B B B B B B B B. Here it comes. I'm thinking Myling. It didn't seem to speed up the way I figured it might have when it saw me. I figured it would have been a little bit faster. It does speed up, but most ghosts do. That's called line of sight speed up. When they see you, they'll get faster and faster and faster as long as they keep you within their sights. So most of the ghosts have a natural line of sight speed up. What? Can I do angry? What is that? I don't even know. Angry funny. how do how do you do angry funny? It's hard for me to do any expressions right now anyway. But Gersey. I don't know. What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? Here we go. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, I got caught. I'm not wholly convinced. Still might be a gin. What the hell am I caught on? Hey. Oh, you're over there. You trying any funny business? All right, let me see if I can listen again. I don't think it's a myling because I could hear it singing too. It hasn't shape-shifted at all. Yeah, I can hear it all the way over there. I'm saying it's a djinn. If it was a myling, I wouldn't be able to hear it. And I have not seen it shapeshift once. So I'm just going to go with djinn. With a myling, you shouldn't really be able to hear it from that distance. It's very, very quiet until it's like right up on you. And the obake would have shapeshifted at least once in those hunts. So I'm gonna guess djinn. I'm going to guess djinn. No, Little Reb. This is just Phasmophobia on PS5.
Welcome back. I've prepared some jobs for you.
It's very, very satisfying when you're trying to narrow it down to very similar ghosts and you get it right based on like what you think is the right evidence. Because I said a lot like the professionals at this game know these ghosts in and out. Phasmophone. All right. I'm going to have to end it. My kids will be home any minute. But thank you, everybody who stopped in. I totally appreciate it. I know it wasn't Dandy's World. I know everybody looks forward to Dandy's World. But I totally appreciate everybody stopping in. Bye, Ginny, Danny, Little Reb, everybody who stopped in before. It's been fun. So I'm gonna go live again tomorrow in the afternoon again. I'm probably gonna play something else. Thank you so much, Danny. Um, I'm gonna choose. I don't know. Maybe I'll put something up on my Discord. See if a little poll to see what people are want to see me play. I'm not gonna do. I don't think I'm gonna do Dandy's World because I know everybody wants to see me play that. And I'm not gonna do Cookie Run Kingdom yet. I think I might save that for maybe Friday night. So it'll be something different, maybe something new. Schedule 1 I haven't tried. Murky Divers I haven't tried either. That's a new one. I'll put up a few options on my Discord and just see if what people want to see me play, or if anything, I'll do a random pick and see what we come up with. Anyway, thank you again, everybody. I hope you all have a great day, a great evening, a great morning, whatever it is. And goodbye, bye. Hey, Walleria. No, I'm actually ending the stream. I'll be back with Dandy's World maybe over the weekend or something. We'll see. But depending on how I can't. I've already been on for 3 hours. depending on how long I'm stuck at home and out of work, I'll be trying to go on as often as possible. So we'll get a lot. We'll get a lot done if we can. Oh, very nice. I wish I could. I can't. My kids are going to be home soon. Again, thank you, everybody. If you join my Discord, I'll put up a little poll for everybody to vote on something for me to play tomorrow in the afternoon. And hopefully I'll see you then. Thanks again, guys. Take care. Cheers.